high school students. I'm going to talk to you just briefly today about Silver Cord and Senior Scholar. We're trying to hit it a little bit more information this year as you guys go through. So if you have questions after today, it's a quick little presentation, stop down to the counseling office. Steph Reese or myself can help talk to you more about Silver Cord and Senior Scholar. All of this information that we have is on our website. So here's the main website. Going to students, scrolling down here, and you have the Silver Cord program right here and Senior Scholar program. So we'll start with Silver Cord. Silver Cord's good to know. Senior Scholar and Silver Cord go hand in hand. You have to have the Silver Cord in order to be qualified for Senior Scholar. So Silver Cord is 120 hours of community service that students could do over the length of their high school career, freshman through senior year. You can do a maximum of 15 hours per year using like high school leadership activities. So example would be maybe FFA or student council say, hey, we need some people to volunteer to do something after school or during this event. You can get community service hours for that volunteer time. Now, if FFA says we need to do this for certain hours or whatever, a meeting, then that wouldn't be volunteer. So it has to be kind of a volunteer thing. You can use up to 15 hours per year on that. That hours you have to be logged in, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So you can think about those things, but really it factors in about 30 hours a year. So freshman now, if you did 30 hours this year, 30 hours next year, junior and senior year, then you'd be at your 120. Okay, so when you do your community service, how do you log that? Well, if you look on this side here, Silver Cord program, approved activities, I'll tell you about that in a second. Volunteer opportunities, reporting hours. So we have a lot of stuff here, contact information, but if you want to report your hours, here you go. You come on into this section here, report your community service hours. It's going to open up a form and you're going to fill out your name, middle initial, last name, graduation year, what organization or event that you did, the name of the supervisor, that'd be the person in charge, coordinating that, whatever, the phone number that you would have for them, grade to which hours apply. So this means that if you, let's say you forgot to log some hours over the summer or whatever, and you wanted to put some in for 9th grade year, you can go backlog some of that stuff. But you'll collect the year which you did it, when you started that service, when it ended, activities performed, number of hours completed, number of minutes completed. So it goes hours, and then if you did like 2.5 hours, that'd be 30 minutes here. So it gives you a chance to break it down. How were you helpful to others? So you have to kind of describe a little bit about what you actually did and then your experience through it. And you submit that form, and Steph Reese gets it, and then she reviews it and adds your hours in on campus. Okay, so if you're wondering like what kind of approved activities can I do, there's a large list of them here. You can do a variety of things. So this is a good opportunity to see this. Areas here, there's different programs within that. Also volunteer opportunities, we try to update this. We have not worked on this quite yet, so there will sometimes be volunteer opportunities here, but if you come into our office, we'll be able to help give you that information. And then you can always talk to Mr. Fritz or Miss Reese about more information about that, or myself. Okay, so like I said, the Senior Scholar is a part of Silver Cord if you wanted to achieve that. So Senior Scholar, you're only eligible when you're a senior, when you're getting ready to graduate. And how this works is that you need 120 hours of community service to be a part of it. But in addition to that, you need to be able to graduate with at least a 3.75 cumulative GPA. And then our ACT test scores factor in this. You have to earn a college readiness score of on each of the ACT tests. So here's the benchmarks you have to meet. So English, you have to get an 18 or higher, math a 22 or higher, reading a 22 or higher, and science a 23 or higher. So here's the good thing is that these practice ACT tests that we take, which we're going to take one here coming up on September 27th, those count. So if you pay to take the actual ACT that you want to send to colleges, we'll use those scores. But let's say maybe you got a 17 on English and you met all the other ones, but during our practice ACT test, the ones that we take every year at school here, you got a 19 one year. Well, we'll take that 19 in consideration for this. So you have a lot of opportunities to earn these benchmarks if you really try at our practice ACT test and the actual one if you decide to take that. So then the merit requirement or the score requirements, the GPA, the ACT test, and then the Silver Cord qualify you for the Senior Scholar. Now, in the past, seniors have scrambled towards the end of the year trying to get those community service hours in. So it's really a good idea just to try to get hours in every year, putting the average of 30 in a year, and then updating those things as you go. That will help lessen the blow in the last minute when you're trying to maybe qualify for this Senior Scholar. So those are really the two pieces, Senior Scholar and Silver Cord. If you have questions, please come on into the counseling office and ask. We do get a variety of volunteer opportunities here, and we try to put those in the announcements, or we try to reach out to students that may be interested. So if you're looking for some volunteer hours or you want to know more, please pop in and we'll help you with that. Okay, that's all it is. Have a great rest of your day.